the wagon or the truck, and in the UK we have the lorry. So it's the same thing, different word. So we say it's a lorry. So that on sound, we transfer it to this sound and we say lorry, lorry. So can you try that? Lorry.
Lorry.
So just if you look in the mirror and look at your mouth shape and just say again, lorry.
Lorry.
That's better, lorry. So let's try it. We say red lorry, blue lorry, yellow lorry, pink lorry.
Red lorry, blue lorry, yellow lorry, pink lorry.
Okay, it's for the first time. It's really good, but it still sounds a bit American. But you're not alone. A lot of actors, American actors, find this one difficult. So we don't say lorry. So you need to drop your jaw lower and say lorry, lorry.
Lorry. Lorry.
That's better, lorry. All right. Are you using a mirror or your phone?
I'm using a mirror.
Excellent. Okay. Lorry. It doesn't matter if you're using your phone. That's fine. Lorry. Very good. Very, very good. Excellent. I really like it. So let's try the next one then. And it's the same sound or the same phoneme. We can say sorry, florry, sorry, florry, sorry, florry.
Sorry, florry, sorry, florry, sorry, florry.
It's really good. It's really good, but we need to just get that florry right. So we say florry.
Florry.
Florry. Yes, florry. Sorry, florry.
Sorry, florry.
My grandmother her name was Florrie, so I'm saying sorry, grandmother. Sorry, Florrie.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Sorry, Florrie.
Sorry, Florrie.
Very good. Let's say Florrie.
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 Very, very good. So we are going to head up to this, which has a lot of the sounds that we are learning here. So we have here proper coffee. So it's a tongue twister, but remember, we're concentrating on the sound here, and that's what we should concentrate on. So in this, we have this word. So we say proper. Proper.
Proper.
Very good. Coffee.
Coffee.
So, try that. Coffee.
Coffee.
Yes, let me see your mouth. Coffee.
Coffee.
Very good. Coffee.
Coffee.
And so we can say copper.
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 Let's try. Very good. And we can say off.
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 Good. Dot.
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 So bringing those cheeks in further and push that sound to the front. So we say dot.
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 Very good. Excellent. So with that, we're going to try the first line. We can say, all I want is a proper cup of coffee.
All I want is a proper cup of coffee.
So let's try it. You did well, except for coffee. So we say coffee.
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 Very good. So let's try it again. All I want is a proper cup of coffee.
All I want is a proper cup of coffee.
Oh, wonderful. Made in a proper copper coffee pot.
Made in a proper copper coffee pot.
Marvelous. See, next one. I may be off my dot. I may be off my dot.
I may be off my dot,
but I want a cup of coffee.
but I want a cup of coffee.
Good. From a proper coffee pot.
From a proper coffee pot.
Oh, Sahara, that's absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy. That is really good. How do you feel?
I feel good about changing the sound to the front of my mouth.
Yes. So you need to practice this because eventually it should come naturally to you, so you can switch sounds. But you've got quite an advantage because maybe you haven't noticed. I don't know, but when do you speak Farsi to your grandmother?
Yes.
So when you're speaking to her, do you notice anything changing about your mouth?
Some sounds I make with the back of my mouth, and
yes, it's really changing because if I speak Arabic or Spanish, I know I need to change lots and lots of things about my mouth to get that sound. Otherwise I will sound so British trying to speak that Arabic or Spanish. So let's have a look at this one. So this we're going to try as well. I think you did an amazing job with that other one. So let's try this one. We're going to try Oliver. Let's just try Oliver.
Oliver.
Now we've got this one, but the next one is a different sound. So this one is O. So we look at the phonemic chart again, and we'll just find that symbol. So let me put my glasses on, and you can see it here. It's like it's in the diphthongs. So it's with the upside down E and a sort of horseshoe there. So we say like in show. So let's try that one. We say show.
Show.
Yes. So the same principle, bringing the sound forward in the mouth, but the slight change of the shape of the mouth. So instead of on, now we are show. So
Show.
if for this, you should notice, first of all, show, your teeth are closer together, but not touching. And your lip here curls slightly upwards. Show. Yes. So we have that, and we'll look again at what we're doing here. So we say ogle.
Ogle.
So let's try the two pronunciations together. We say Oliver, ogle.
Oliver. Ogle.
Very good. You might notice I don't pronounce the R. That's a non-rhotic R, but we'll talk about that more. Let's concentrate on this. So we also have this sound, owl. So let's have a look again at the phonemic chart and see if can you locate that sound? Owl. Which symbol do you think it might be?
Under show where it says cow.
Very good. So let's try cow. So yeah, so with that, it's a really wide mouth, cow, but all the time the sound's coming at the front. Cow. Oh wow, yes, very good. Oh wow, cow. Very, very good. So I think we can give this a try. We also have oyster. Oyster. So which symbol do you think oyster might be?
Says boy.
Oh, oyster.
Oyster.
So it's the oyster. Yes. So we have the three
Oyster.
symbols for the three pronunciations related to the letter O. So let's see. So let's try. We try this one. Owl.
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 Oyster.
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 Very good. You've got very good listening skills.
Thank you.
So we'll try Oliver, Ogle, ogled, an owl, and an oyster.
Oliver, ogle, ogled, an owl, an oyster.
Oyster.
Very, very good. Do you think you naturally have good listening skills, or do you think with your acting profession you have trained to have good listening skills?
I think with my acting profession, I've trained to have good listening skills.
Yes. Well, I've trained quite a few actors, but not everyone picks it up from the listening as well as you have, I would feel. So you're doing really well. So I'm going to tell you now about what we call connective speech. Have you heard of that term before?
No.
So if you think of connect, so all we're doing here is connecting the speech. So it just means with connective speech we do not stress all of the sounds. So many of them sound like one sound. So if I said this, if you listen, I say Oliver, ogle, ogled, and owl. So it's just owl, oyster. So instead of saying and oyster, I just say oyster. So if I'm speaking naturally, that's how I would say it. Oliver, ogle, ogled, an owl, and oyster.
Oliver, ogle, ogled, an owl, an oyster.
Because here we are using this allows it allows the speech to be flowing. If I was to say Oliver, ogled, an owl, and oyster, it would sound too robotic and unnatural. Okay, it's called connective speech. Americans use connective speech. So if for example you're with your grandmother and she doesn't speak English, either American or British English, she might hear people talking and she might think, well, that just sounds like one sound. What are they? I can't hear any breaks, and they sound like they're talking really, really fast. That's because we are using the connective speech. We're not pronouncing all of the words. And your grandmother will use it in Farsi. She will use connective speech as well when she speaks Farsi. So let's have a look at the next row. You say, did Oliver ogle an owl and oyster?
Did Oliver ogle an owl, an oyster?
Very good. So let's try it one more time. Did Oliver ogle an owl, and oyster?
Did Oliver ogle an owl, an oyster?
Very good, very good. So let's try Oliver.
Oliver.
Very good, very good. So let's do that line again, and I will listen to you.
Did Oliver ogle an owl, an oyster?
Wonderful, wonderful. So we can say, where's the owl? So we say, where's the owl and oyster? Oliver ogled. Where's the owl and oyster? Oliver ogled.
Where's the owl and oyster? Oliver ogled.
Excellent. So I just want you to notice here as well. Really, really good.